And we go to the south of the state of Victoria and Colac District Football League. Well, it is the last home and away matches. It may not be any crowds, but there's some big excitement about as the end of the final home and away matches occur. Of course, Lawn, they've got their champion footballer, Jack Holmer, who looks like he may not continue on playing, but he'll also coach his final game for Lawn in the Dolphins match. And further across at the Otway Districts, well, they're farewelling one of their great players in Corey Ferrari for his final match. It is, though, a do-or-die clash between two sides that want to play finals 5th and 6th on the ladder, and that is between Birregurra and Apollo Bay. Birregurra already got a couple of problems. They've got already some Melbourne-based players that won't be able to get out of the lockdown and play for the Saints. So that gives Apollo Bay a little bit of favour, but obviously the wet ground at Birregurra too, with all the moisture we've had, it's going to be a tough outing for the Bay, who maybe prefer the sandier seaside than what they're going to get at the very wet Saints ground. It's a big game. It's probably the match of the round because of the premiership table. It is winner takes 5th place and finals football in effect. It's Colac and District's best game of the year in some ways, where 6 and 5 is Apollo Bay, Birregurra are 5 and 5 and a draw. So that just sort of says it all there, as they're the only sides that can make it, given that if either of them win, they go ahead of Lawn, even if Lawn were to have a final up win in their game. So it is an important match. I'm going to tip the Bay to hang on to 5th spot on the ladder. In other matches, we've got the Otway Districts taking on Illawarra at Warrawee Recreation Reserve for the Districts. Well, they haven't won this year, and I think they'll go through the year without winning a match on the bottom of the ladder, unfortunately, from 12 outings. That seems to be the way it will go. I can't see Illawarra losing this game. And Simpson take on Lawn. It's for consolation, but these two sides will go pretty hard at it up at Simpson. I'm just going to say Simpson just in this game. And South Colac take on Western Eagles. South will win it by plenty and bound for finals. Eagles second to bottom. They'll be looking forward to playing cricket, the boys from Irrawillipie. And Alvey take on Colac Imperials in a couple of sides that will be playing in finals action. That is for sure. Both sides have booked places in the finals. And who knows, they might even end up playing each other at some point in time in the finals race. Alvey on the top of the table, though, really for them taking on Colac Imperials, the only risk would have been to lose top spot, and they won't lose that with South, even with a big percentage boost for South. Alvey, I can't see, even if they lost the match, losing that on percentage. So Alvey should remain top of the table. But Colac Imperials, well, they'll come into this match and want to put their best foot forward, and they certainly won't want to be a loser heading into finals, because they could face the following week either Apollo Bay or Birregurra. So, an important game. I think Alvey will still continue their winning run and beat Colac Imperials in the last home and away matches for the season in Colac and District football. We look forward to the finals race starting next week.